Hello and happy Monday, Lustrous Pearls. I'm so thrilled to be here with you today. I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 levels of brand. Now, I really want you to pay attention to this. If you're meeting me for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel. And I want to invite you to like and subscribe so that we can get this message out to more people. Hi, my name is Hanna Fitz, and I'm an international brand strategist and the founder of the brand atelier at hannafitz.com, where we help in-demand experts and entrepreneurs build their world-class brand and lifestyle for freedom. So today I'm talking about the 5 levels of brand, and this really comes from what we call the brand positioning pyramid inside our ebook, Great Brands Have an It Factor, Discover Yours. If you haven't gotten this yet, you can get your copy at the link below this video or at www.branditfactor.com. Now, this positioning pyramid and the 5 levels of brand are really important for you to really understand what level your brand is at. Because once you know that, like a lot of times we talk about, I want to get to the next level. And we might know what that next level looks like financially, but from a brand perspective, from a positioning perspective, from a strategy perspective, what does that actually look like for your business? And this is something that I really want you to take into consideration and to really work on, because it's going to help you really focus your energy in the right way so that you're moving up the pyramid and you know exactly what your goals are and how you're going to get there. So I'm going to share a little bit on that with you. Like I said, you can read more about it in the ebook, Great Brands Have an It Factor. At level 1, brands at level 1 are really like operating at the base of the pyramid. Level 1 brands are in a sea of options. They don't have any clear differentiation. They have to compete on price because there is no strong value proposition at that level. And so it's sort of like people will just choose if your brand is at that level, people are only making the decision based on price, whether or not to work with you, and they will go with the cheaper option. So at that level, it really isn't a great place to be because you can't really, so to speak, control your own, in terms of like your own destiny, right? Brands that are at the top of the pyramid, they get to set their own prices, and all of those pieces. So level 1 brands really are just trying to survive. They're really at that survival stage, trying to just stay alive in the sea of many possibilities around them. The level 2 brand is what we call the C player. And at that level, you're above those base level survival mode brands. But you are still in a place where your message is there, but it's not completely clear. And so while people feel like there is something, they don't necessarily connect entirely with perhaps paying more to do business with you, or even knowing they want to do business with you. And so people at this stage, they are sort of like still looking at other options. They don't see you necessarily as an authority in your industry. They don't necessarily understand the clear value proposition of what you offer, which is why they're not inclined to pay more for your offer. And so what happens at level C is that you don't have a strong message. Now, a lot of times people focus on the image and they focus on how the brand is looking or how they're looking. And while these are important pieces, the image is not enough to really build a strong connection with your ideal client and have them see your brand as different to propel you to a higher level of profitability. For the B player, which is the level 3 brand, at level 3, you're doing great. You're maybe at a multi-6-figure level. Your message is a lot stronger at a level 3. You have more clarity. Your ideal clients have clarity about you. There is some distinction, although it's not like 100%, but it's there. There is something there, which means that you're having success and you're sort of at the average level of your industry at level 3. Level 4 is where every brand aspires to be. And this is the A player. This is where, beyond the financial aspect of maybe earning 6 or multi 7 figures at the level 4, you really have a strong, compelling message that really pulls the market towards you and that allows you to sell your offers with greater ease. There is demand. So rather than you trying to pull people in, people are demanding your service. They're coming to you. They know you're there. Your offer is high value. And there is a real consistent flow of clients at that level. At level 5, this is what I call the unicorn brand. These are rare brands. If you think about the music industry, you might have someone like Michael Jackson, like he was the level 5 brand of his era. There were many great singers, many who were A players and superstars as well, but there was none like Michael Jackson. He sat at the apex of the industry, at the pinnacle of his industry. He was number one. He was like the undisputed number one. So your brand is at level 5 when there's no question who's the leader in the market here. Okay, that's when you're a level 5 brand. So I hope that this is insightful for you. What I want to share with you is that I'll be hosting a workshop on the 14th of August. And it's talking about 4 ways to prep your brand to go global. And I'll be taking you through the level 5 brand assessment. And this is where we're going to do a deeper level assessment. You're going to look and see at what level your brand is at and what you need to do to take your brand to the next level. If you're interested in that, I'm also going to share the link below this video. And if you know anyone else who would be interested in this workshop, please feel free to share the link with them. I want to thank you for being here today. And as always, live the culture life.